Out of our house, if we were on Squid Games, who would survive?
I will tell you this one story of my girlfriend. That's actually the most craziest story I've ever heard of.
Are birds real?
I heard this.
Are birds real?
By the way, if you think mattress firm is real, mattress firm is not real.
So when you see their stories, you're like, oh, it's like a girls' trip where they're with girls. I know you guys know that it's not.
I've been bamboozled.
What?
They live in a
Don't come in
kitchen.
my kitchen, bro.
Goths aren't real. Have you ever seen a pregnant goth? Didn't think so.
They told them they have to turn around and the trip is canceled.
They're not real. It's all a cover-up.
It's been a long day.
Not that far.
Miller woke up and chose toxicity today.
Sees it, feels it, runs inside the 10, down to the 5.
Toward the Harvard sideline, he's across the 30 to the 40.
He's able to fend off the defender and bring in the game's first touchdown.
Yeah, so what is that podcast called?
It's called like Momentum.
We're on air.
We're rolling.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Here we go, baby. This is quite the event.
Oh,
We've got a full bus. Brendan Costello.
Good to be
Billy
back.
Moss,
What up?
Samuel Orem Jones. And Sweet Taryn.
Sweet
Hi, guys.
Special
Taryn.
guest.
Welcome.
Special
Whoa.
guest. House
Here with the hi,
mom.
guys.
The house mom.
House mom.
What do you think about the studio?
I love it. I mean, definitely very homey vibes, but I fuck with it.
Yeah,
It
I
took
mean,
us a
I
long
wouldn't want to
time.
live here, but
You would not? Or
no.
what?
In the
You
truck?
live in this truck, bro.
You'd rather
Oh,
live
this
in
is
a
better
kitchen.
in the kitchen.
Bro, it's...
Yeah. You'd rather live
Hey,
in a
don't
kitchen.
come in my kitchen, bro. It reminds me of my college dorm room my freshman year.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably bigger.
Probably was bigger.
Wait, the truck or the kitchen?
The truck, not the kitchen. No.
Like, can we clarify? Because people listening have no idea what we're talking about with the kitchen.
Nah, we don't need to get into all that. It's
No?
my studio apartment in the ground floor of the house.
Additionally, we're also going to get a lease violation. This goes on.
Oh, yeah.
By the
We're
way,
not going to hear this.
Nah. Miller's our newest house guest. Hell yeah,
house
baby.
guest.
House resident.
House
mate,
resident,
he's
yeah.
living there.
We also need to kick Circus out of his room because I need that in January. He doesn't utilize the
Not about
space.
that. Yeah.
He doesn't utilize the space. Like, I would do so many great things. We'd have so many
many
room for
activities.
so many rooms for activities.
So many activities.
I'm trying to convince
So much
Miller to
room for
just come in my room and we just build bunk beds. Because then we'd have even more room for activities.
No, there's a lot of potential. We're talking about the ping pong table.
Yeah, we got to put the ping pong table on the side. I got voted out
We
for
can do a lot
putting it
of things,
out
bro.
where the
Not
old
front
guy
yard's
table
done
is.
by Halloween.
I was gonna say, like,
Oh, it's going to be
shouldn't your
insane.
front yard be
We
done
gotta
first
throw a
Oh,
Halloween
before
weekend.
moving on to the next project.
If it gets done by Halloween.
Halloween weekend.
When is that gonna be
Cool.
done?
Bro, best weekend
Well,
of the
it's
year.
supposed to be
always.
done 4 days ago.
What's our costume gonna be?
Oh, yeah. When are we going to do Greek gods?
I'm going to go as a Joey Exotic, if anyone wants to go.
Wait, what?
Stop. I'm
gonna
gonna go as
Exotic. If anyone wants to
OJ.
go as Carol Baskin and be my guest, like, you want to accompany me?
How about Miller dresses up as Carol Baskin? Brendan, and how me and about- Mo
Be
dress up
Joey
as
Exotic. You guys
tigers?
be tigers.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'll put some.
Actually-
I'll put some face paint on and put like a
Wait,
tail.
what are you
and
going to
everything.
wear? Like,
Me,
Brendan, how about
a
we
big
be
leopard
Martin and
print
Gina?
Shirt, and a big blonde mustache and a blonde wig.
because I never saw that show.
You never saw Tiger King?
No, I never saw it.
Oh,
I think I'm the only person who never saw
it
it.
was so good.
It was so good.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
It's
like
just-
the best show in like COVID.
It really was, wasn't it?
That was like,
No,
that was like
bro.
Squid
It was
Game
one of
before
them.
Squid
Speaking
Game.
of the best show ever, Squid Game.
Squid Game,
Oh,
Squid Game.
no.
I like Squid Game, bro.
So, bro.
What's your take
Have
on
you
it?
seen it?
Yes, I saw
Oh,
it.
it's so good.
No, I actually want to talk about Squid Game though, because I like to see what everyone thinks. Who would survive in the house?
Out of our house.
Out of our house, if we were on Squid Games, who would survive?
Why you?
Definitely
feel like-
not. Definitely
You're high as fuck.
not.
Who do you think's surviving?
Brad. I don't know about
What?
that.
Why, Brad?
Yeah,
Actually, I
I
don't
think
know.
Brad.
Why?
Brad.
Circus is definitely gonna die
Circus
first.
is done.
No, Circus would kill us all.
Yo, you know that scene where they go to bed at night and they wake up and everyone's murdering each other?
Yeah.
Kaden will do well in that. That's a good deal for Kaden. That's a really good deal. He could eliminate like at least 3 of
He
us.
would. I like the twist at the end with the old guy.
I've never seen it.
Who?
Wait, what? You've
I
not
haven't
seen Squid
seen-
Game?
I haven't
Oh,
seen
you gotta
Squid
watch it, it's
Games.
so good.
Do you need the explanation on what it is?
It's basically.
I mean, like, I kind of get the gist.
We're in South Korea. We're really poor. These guys
Not
gotta
really
go.
poor. They're in extreme debt.
They're in
Debt
poverty. Oh yeah, they're
debt they can't pay back,
Mm.
and they're given the opportunity to
Win it all back in a game.
win it all back in a
With a
game.
squid. No, I'm joking. There's no
The guy who wrote it's from USC.
What?
know that? Yeah.
He was born here?
Shocker.
I don't know if he's from LA.
I heard a story about him.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone told me he had to sell like a ton of his shit just to get the film
Yeah,
done.
laptop.
Is that
He
right?
had a laptop because he
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and
Right.
I mean he's good now. He can buy like
I wonder how
50
much he made
laptops.
he
off
could
of
buy
I
a
was
few
gonna
laptops
say.
now.
Yeah,
He could buy a new iMac.
yeah,
How much do you think he made off of just Squid Game?
Millions.
yeah. Netflix has big money
Yeah.
now. That's what Brad tells me every day. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what if they paid him
Of
like
all
a
time?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
It's huge. Because think about everyone in South Korea is watching.
That's facts.
In
It's
South- in South
international.
Yeah, internationally.
Yeah.
Did you watch it like in South Korean with the subtitles, or did you watch the dubbed
Oh,
version?
that was a big deal.
Because
Why
everyone's
were
talking
people-
about like they watched the one where people were running and it says red light, green light. I was like, what are you talking about? They were singing some shit in South Korean when I watched it.
I saw it in English
But that's what happened.
with the English subtitles as well.
You watched it in English.
Yeah.
With the English.
I
the
don't know
subtitles.
the voiceover was not good.
The voiceover was
It
terrible.
was very off.
I watched it all in South Korean.
Wait, did you play Red Light Green Light as a kid,
All
OJ?
Korean. I don't know if they speak a different language in North Korea.
Probably like different
Presumably it's just
dialects.
Korean,
yeah.
yeah.
Different dialects.
Wait, OJ, did you play Red
I
Light
watched-
Green
I wa-
Light as a kid?
What's that? Red
Did
light, green light?
Yeah.
No.
They don't
Okay,
have
so you
that.
haven't played-
we don't have it in the like. It's
You-
not a big game.
You haven't played Red Light Green Light.
I knew what it was. I've
I'm-
never played it.
I've been going over with OJ over the past couple of weeks, kind of like some of the things he's missed out on because he didn't grow up. He's never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
What? Chuck E.
What about
Cheese?
David Buster's?
You've never
heard
been
Chuck
to
E.
Nando's?
Cheese?
Have you
You've
been
never
to
been
David
to Nando's?
Dude,
Buster's
I
at
heard
least?
Nando's is overrated.
Nando's is not overrated.
I heard it is.
Nando's, I promise you
That's
this
all you
right
guys
now.
have.
If Nando's is in the United States, it'd be the most popular restaurant in the United States.
No, it's
Comfortably.
No.
What type of food is it?
It's like peri peri chicken, which is
What is that?
I was gonna say back up.
it's technically speaking the company is South African, I believe, but it's Portuguese food.
Okay. This is
And
just chicken.
it's peri peri chicken, but like
Peri
chicken,
peri chicken.
Peri peri. It is the
Peri
spice.
peri.
It is the pepper slash spice which they cook it in.
Got
and it's
it.
comfortably the best thing.
It's just
that there
Pollo
is.
Loco, but branded
It's not
differently.
Pollo Loco, and Pollo Tropical is better than Pollo Loco, so that would be my next.
Yeah, well, Chuck E. Cheese has this thing called cheese pizza there, and it's really good. Like it's no. Like,
Is it just pizza
Chuck E.
with, like,
Cheese
Parmesan?
pizza?
Cheese pizza is
No,
like,
Is it
oh
just
my
done
god,
with
no!
Parmesan
Are you
on
guys
it?
like into conspiracy thereries though?
You think
A
Chuck E.
little
Cheese
bit.
is
She better,
better?
she better bring
Does
him
Chuck E.
no.
Cheese had
She's
like a
bringing
big
Pizzagate.
conspiracy
way.
thing?
What, to say it's fake?
No, they said like they reused their pizza.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Can
I
you
saw
explain
that.
Wait, who? Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese.
What do you
We're gonna
Like,
have to put
so-
up a photo of it, but yeah.
But like basically somebody would finish their pizza or like not finish it and the extra
leave, like,
extra slices that were not
No.
eaten, they would save and re-piece it with other pieces of pizza and give
That's
it to
cap,
people.
because you can't cook it like
I've seen
that.
Brendan
Like
do
you
that with
put it in the
leftover
pizza
as well,
oven.
so that's fine.
No, because
Beggars can't be choosers, bro.
because they would look at the pizza and all the slices would be different sizes. So you'd get a full pizza out and they'd all be
maybe
different
and it's
sizes.
already cut out in slices though.
Yeah, but they're all different.
Yeah, so it looks like a deformed
Oh.
pizza.
Yeah.
No.
How do they stitch it all
no,
back
no.
together?
They just put them next to one another. It forms a
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you just
yeah,
cut
but then
the
you're
pizza.
gonna pull out the triangles.
You have to like
Right,
see a
you
picture.
replace
You
it
have
with
to
a
see a
different
picture to really
triangle.
understand. But
I get what you mean.
Maybe they just suck at cutting the pizza. Maybe
No,
that's what
no,
it
no,
is.
It's like putting a puzzle
No, 'cause
together
they-
and the
'cause
puzzle
it-
pieces don't fit.
Oh,
That's
that's
One of
the
the
thing.
puzzle pieces is smaller
Yeah.
than the others.
Yeah.
Like this is clearly from a different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I don't know
pulling
how
it.
I,
One of the
I don't know how I
slices too
feel
small.
about that.
I don't know. Either way, I feel like I'm too old to go to Chuck E. Cheese at this point.
No,
Does it have
sorry.
like a small,
You're
like,
never
beaver
too
or
old to go to
something
Chuck E.
is the-
Cheese.
Is the logo or is the?
It's a little like
it's
It's
a
a
yeah.
mascot?
mouse. It's like a
It's
rat,
a little like
like that.
right?
yeah.
It's a rat.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's fake for sure.
No,
What, the
that's
pizza?
that's what they would give
Someone sent
people.
me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, OJ, we're gonna bring you to Chuck E. Cheese for your birthday.
I'm not going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Well, that's that. Well,
Like, that's sus.
you missed out on an American
Who would want to?
experience.
When was the last time you went to Chuck E.
Did you
Cheese?
say a
When I was a
mouse
kid.
was the mascot?
Yeah, it's like a rat.
Scary.
People hate rats.
I know.
Why would that be
Well,
the mascot? That'd be
Mickey,
like having
Mickey
a
Mouse is a mouse.
That's a mouse and rats are two very different things. You said it was a rat.
It's like the same thing, bro.
A mouse and a rat are two very different things.
South Central LA.
Hell
Have
yeah.
you have you been to Dave and Buster's though or no?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
That place is
What?
fun.
Have you never heard of that?
Sounds
that's
like
like
a
an
gym.
adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Not an adult Chuck E. Cheese, but like it's
I've been
it's
a
a big
cheesecake
arcade.
factory.
What?
No, Let's actually go to Dave and Buster's.
Way
That'd be very
two
fun.
different
Do
things.
you guys not have like those kinds of places where you play games and stuff? The big
Arcades.
Like
Yeah.
an arcade.
No, it's
We have
not. Dave and
arcades.
Buster's is like a different kind
No,
of.
it's an
Do they
arcade.
have arcades where they also get food and have little kid birthday parties?
We used to have like a play area at McDonald's. But they did away with that at some point.
Why do they do away with that?
Because
I
that
don't know,
place
there
is
used to be a
gross.
play
So,
area.
where-
There used
I
to be
actually
a McDonald's
remember
where you
that.
go in the slide and it goes outside
Some of
and
them
you come
still
back.
have
When
that.
you were a little kid, did you used to take like the trays and go down the slide in the McDonald's thing?
No.
You never did that. You go way faster down it too. That's
trays. You did that.
You used to take like the
Underneath you?
food trays and you'd sit on them, and then you go down the slide and you go
Stop yourself
5
getting
times
burned.
faster.
Genius.
Yes.
Oh, my mom never let me play in those because she said they were dirty.
I mean, they were.
I mean, yeah, there's kids like me
Well, yeah.
using food trays as
That makes you stronger.
As
Builds
cards.
your immune system.
Have you guys like been to like Sky High?
You eat some
You guys-
dirt.
Sky High,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
right.
What is that?
not-
It's like the trampoline place.
I love Sky
You guys,
High.
you guys said that.
Oh,
that's
so
like
basketball
Sky
hoops
Zone.
either?
That's
Yes,
Sky Zone.
yes.
Okay, so it's like an off-brand.
Yeah, like
We had one of those in my hometown called Bounce. It was the same thing.
This
How
trampolines
original.
with like the
Bounce.
basketball hoops and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so much fun. I love that. Sky Zone.
Sky Zone. Yeah, that's a fun
Do they
thing.
have that on the West Coast?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They have it.
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know.
I've
There's a
been-
bunch out here.
Yeah.
They have like kids play area factory things in like America. You know, it's a place where you go and there's like a big ball pit and there's stuff to crawl around in.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
called
Drop
a
your kid off for like
gymnastics gym. I used to do that. Yeah, I like little
With the
gymna-
foam pits and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
The
Sky
restaurants-
High.
That's dirty. If you're gonna talk about dirty.
Nah, bro, I love the foam
The foam
pits.
pit.
If you didn't eat some
Yeah,
foam
that's-
when you were growing up,
What?
Eat some foam. You would bite it.
No, it's okay, no. I hate Play-Doh, so we're good.
I'm not doing that. That's bad.
Yeah, I
Nah,
don't
bro.
know
The
about-
best part about Sky High though is the dodgeball court
That place
with
is
all the
awesome.
trampoline. Huh?
OJ,
Yeah.
just because we're older doesn't mean we can't go to these things. So
I'm asking. Like, we don't have that in the UK.
Yeah, dodgeball is so
Really?
much fun.
We
But,
played
like, with the
dodgeball. We
trampolines,
didn't
with the
play it with
trampolines.
balls as hard as you guys.
I mean, nothing like will be more fun than rifling a dodgeball like a 16-year-old kid. It'd be really funny.
Did you guys ever like have like that where they line you up and like pick teams?
It's called the recess.
Yeah.
Middle
Like,
school.
I know what. Don't even.
why? Why do you bring that
Line
up?
up and
Well, I'm
pick
just
teams.
saying, like, was anyone like picked last? Like, were any of you guys like,
No.
no,
No, me and Miller have been over
no?
this. Nah.
Never like last, but like I was never good at soccer,
Got it.
so definitely not like first 5 picks or anything like that.
Meaning, like, were you guys like always
Like fourth
good
round.
at sports? Like, did
Yeah, yeah, like
people
a middle
in-
round, you know, like. what's
No,
that?
bro.
I'm
If
not
you're
making
like
myself,
somewhat
you know.
coordinated as a kid, you're like the first 2 picks in every sport.
Okay, so you
Football,
guys,
basketball.
you guys obviously played like football at recess in middle school and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
Like American
you
football?
guys, where did you grew up in Miami all your life, right?
Yeah.
So you guys have never experienced this. I don't know if OJ has, but like playing recess football in the snow.
Yeah.
It's a-
I have.
We
it's a-
played soccer in the snow.
It's a very fun thing because you can dive into like snowbanks and stuff in the end zone, and it's just like
That's sick. Honestly.
That actually sounds so sick.
yeah,
sounds
and
so
you're
fun.
running on ice and
How
just.
old are you when you're in recess playing football?
This was like 5th grade, 5th, 6th
Were you guys
grade.
doing tackle?
How old are you in
football?
5th or 6th grade?
When we would play in the snow, it was tackle, but we'd play on the blacktop, and then there's like snowbanks around it. It was literally like a little stadium, but you'd throw, and then you'd like catch the ball on the snowbank and stuff, and it was really fun.
That's
That's
sick.
as a childhood memory. I remember doing it all with all my friends. That was like, but you guys didn't get to experience that because
What
No,
games
they
do you
did
play
not.
as kids? Like, you know, when you're out and about.
They start you off that in like kindergarten, like going out to recess and
Yeah.
like playing games. Like that's
Yeah, like
kindergarten.
elementary school.
In America, when
Yeah.
you're a young kid and you finish school for the day, when you go out, like, what games do you play? Obviously, red light, green light, apparently. Was one of them. I never played.
Like,
No.
like
I
I
played red light,
oh,
green light.
box ball. Y'all ever play box ball?
Foursquare.
This is
Oh,
out,
Foursquare.
Foursquare is
Yeah.
out on the
Yeah.
street. Like, once you've done
No,
with
not
school
on
for
the
the
Out on the
street.
street.
I'm
I never,
talking like when you're done
I
for the
never
day.
really played on the
Did
street.
you guys ever
like
run
that.
missions or anything like that?
What's that?
It's where you like run around with your friends at a random neighborhood at night and just take stones and just throw them at random people.
It's called vandalizing.
Not hard, not stones big enough to cause any form of damage, just to like,
You mean like little
knock it, go
pebbles?
dink. Yeah, like
Little pebbles.
You were a bad kid.
You guys play that game where you break into people's houses and steal
all
stuff?
their stuff.
theft.
Yeah, we call
Yeah, you ever play robbery? No. We played a game called Knockdown Ginger. In the UK. Wait. No, because this is a big issue of contention in the United Kingdom. It's called Knockdown Ginger, but a lot of people, if you go north, they can't understand the concept of that, so they call it Knock Door Run, which is exactly
Ding dong ditch.
which is
Ding dong ditch.
Ding dong
Ding dong
ditch.
ditch.
Door done.
You go up to a door, a random door, and you
knock
go
on
like
it?
this. bow, and you kick it as hard as you can, you run off.
Yeah, it's called ding dong ditching.
It's
it, man.
called-
Yeah, ding dong
No, I guess
ditch.
it's called not.
It's not called ding dong ditch.
Here it
No,
is.
it is.
Well,
You're not ringing the fucking
respectful.
doorbell.
You're respectful to your neighbors, and you actually ring the doorbell.
You
not
don't. Why are you ringing
swan
the
kick the
doorbell?
door down.
Why are you ringing the doorbell if you plan on running away before
Wait,
they
but
get there?
why'd you call it knock down the ginger?
Knock
why
down
you-
ginger. I don't know. It's knock down ginger. I don't know why it's
Why are
called
you
that.
kicking the door?
I mean, I never personally did any of the kicks, but I've seen some people kick a door with some force.
Yeah.
Usually it's just a.
Then that's the same thing. Then why would
And,
you knock the
we
door?
would do that in Little
why
League
would you-
football.
why not ring it?
run? Apparently, that's if you're northern. That's what you think is cool.
When we traveled to like Naples, up like 3 hours north of Miami, we'd
You
like
know-
stay in a hotel. Our whole football team, we would like disperse around the hotel and just ding dong ditch and run away.
Run off.
It was the funnest
Why
thing.
is it called ding dong ditch if you're not ringing the doorbell?
Why would you
Well,
knock a
can't.
door
You can't.
Because-
Ding dong.
and then run away?
Because
And
I
run.
would feel like that's
There you
more
go.
adventurous than ringing a doorbell and running.
No, because it's like the ringing the door is like a staple thing, kind of like American homes. Like ring, hello, we're here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And everyone can hear a doorbell in their house.
Yeah, but
that's
knock
the
is more
point of the
sinister.
doorbell.
You know what I'm
Fortunately,
saying?
we do not have a
Who's
doorbell
knocking
at
on
our
my
house.
door?
Nope.
Knock is
No, we
definitely
do
more
not.
sinister. Who's knocking
need
on
to get
my
a
door?
ring.
No,
in case we
no,
get robbed.
ringing a doorbell is more like
I'll
No,
be more
for
scared
real.
if someone knocks on my door than if they ring the doorbell.
really.
Someone's polite ringing the
We
doorbell.
go back to the Stones though. What's the deal with that?
Missions.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Missions. That's what
I
they call
never,
So it's
I
called
never-
missions?
I don't. Well, that's what some people would mind.
Okay.
You would get a group of young hoodlums who would get together in the evening. I never did this, by the way.
Bunch of young
Oh yeah,
grubs.
let's
you've never
clarify.
been a
You've
part of
I've
never.
never thrown the stone, but I've
But
witnessed
you've
it.
been part of the group that did
Witnessed
it.
it.
But your
I've
mates
been part of
threw
it.
the
Okay,
stone.
yeah, witnessed it.
He's a
Yeah.
bystander.
One time we're out on missions. Rolling Stones, we had a football with us. We're kicking like footballs about. I'm kicking it down the street to my friends. Some of them are like picking it up and then going up to a front door and then just bashing it and it will bounce off the front door and then we run off. One time we was doing it and then we got to the park, which is in the middle of our estate, and then this guy had ran all the way across from his house, maybe like a 3-minute run, and we're obviously the only people out, and gripped up one of the friends and took the ball and was like, "Did you kick this at my house? I know it was you." And he was like, "Nah," he was so scared. It was hilarious. We got away with it. He didn't press charges.
And-
Well, I mean, it was at like 11 o'clock at night. This is a
Yeah.
grown man, grips it up like 5.
Was everyone scared?
Everyone was shook.
And
It's a
did
big
you
guy.
guys stop doing it after that?
No, we just did this. We carried on that same night. Just didn't attack this guy's house ever again. That was a bad day.
How old were you guys?
Maybe 11
Yeah.
or 12.
11-year-old
bunch of 12
boys
year
are just savages, bro.
What did you do here in America? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I just told you ding dong.
Ding dong
ditch
ditching.
is like
Ding
the,
dong-
probably
Ding
the
dong
worst
ditch
thing.
is
No,
bro.
no,
The worst.
no, it's
the worst is
TPing.
when you're like a
TPing?
travel basketball.
Yeah.
What's a T-pin?
Or
T-ping.
egging.
What
Or
do you-
egging.
what do you
I've never done
Egging.
it personally.
You done egging?
Egging?
Yeah, you throw eggs at houses.
I know people have gotten in a lot of trouble from that. I've never done that in my life.
Really?
Or you egg
Oh,
your
yeah.
car or a house. I've never done it personally.
Yeah.
I had
That
like
sticks on
You're
the
like
People did
egging
that
on
to
your
my
friends?
mom.
Like,
no,
don't
you
do
throw
it.
eggs at like people's houses.
I never.
I've also heard
never
of cheesing, where you melt cheese on someone's car.
there's like 4.
Oh, that's bad.
I've
bro.
heard of
You guys
cheesing,
ever done?
and it's
You guys
something
ever
very
done ghosting? You know what that is? Like,
when you stop
Ghosting,
talking.
like,
no, like I don't know.
have some
I don't know if it was.
experiences
I don't
with
know if
that,
that's no.
so when you're riding a
It's
a
much
cycle
more of
and then
a.
you
It's
jump
much
off
more
the
of a
cycle.
wholesome thing when you're younger, but I don't know if that's what it's called. But I remember like you used to. It's like a form of ding dong ditching. You do it around Halloween, but you put a bag of candy, right? And then you would like you do it to your friends, and you
So
like
like the
you ding
opposite
dong
of
ditch
trick or
them, but
treat?
leave a bag of candy, and then they'd go and do like they'd put like the candy back together and go and do it to someone else. But like that was the thing that was in Massachusetts,
Like a
but
Robin
like
Hood.
sort of
Nice.
yeah. It's a lot more.
Just giving people candy.
Yeah, you're hooking your friends up with candy. It's like a fun thing to do as a
Ghosting?
kid.
So it's a nice thing.
Yeah,
You're hooking the boys
it's a
up
lot
with
more
some
nicer
candy.
than what it
Boys
is
up
now
with
at
some
our
candy.
age. What ghosting is now, but yeah.
We can call Sweet Tea for some ghosting experience.
Oh no, you're on something today, Miller.
Yeah, bro.
Miller, what's
been
up with that, bro?
It's been a long day.
Cut that part.
Miller woke up and chose toxicity today. So,
Bill, you okay, bro?
No, but
Can we talk about you for a little bit?
yeah, no names though.
Yeah. No, I'm concerned. Genuinely concerned.
Miller's had a
No,
rough
no.
month. Rough month.
That was all ball. Look at this right here. My bad, the Lakers game's on. Oh no, it wasn't.
I hacked him.
You just,
That was the opposite of all ball.
if you're confused, we're watching the Lakers play the Golden State Warriors.
They're down by 8 right now.
7 minutes left, down by 8. They just hacked
Good
LeBron.
one. The referees always look normal size. This means every referee in the NBA is like 6'5". They always look normal size on the court.
Well, they
Like,
probably
look like midgets.
They probably played basketball before, right? if you're
Yeah,
an
bro,
NBA
you got to be
ref,
pretty passionate
There's-
about the NBA to become a ref.
Yeah, you also have to be in shape, dude. Those
Caden,
guys are-
what's up?
Caden!
Circus,
come up-
circus,
Caden, come up
circus.
here.
Caden, come in. We
Come
have
up
a
here.
question for you. Come over.
Come on,
bro.
Circus,
I'll
you're
say
only
about
allowed to
Squid Game.
enter if we're trading rooms in January.
You got to pop in here so people know who we're talking. Like if we talk, bring you up.
Caden.
This is circus.
Say what's up.
Caden, if all of our house did Squid Game, all the guys, and then you can include
Here,
Taryn,
speaking to this right here.
from first to last, who would die from first to last? Like, who would make it the most?
Who died first?
Who would just go? Who would make it the furthest,
Name all the people in the house.
Name all the
and
people in
then-
the house.
Yeah.
Here, dude, so there's
including Brad,
So it's me, Brendan, Miller, you, Caden, Brad, Kaya,
and Will Rose.
and
Yeah.
Will Rose.
Yeah.
All right, so Will's dead first.
Here.
Okay. Will's dead
Like,
first.
I killed him.
Didn't you get in an argument with Will?
Yes.
Kinda, a little bit.
Is that why?
So Caden's like, so I killed Will.
It'd go Will. And then it'd be Miller.
What?
Miller would have died next.
Circus, I thought we were cool, bro.
Brendan, for sure.
I'm happy to be top 3 right now. So I know it's one.
Dude, I'm
Brendan,
very,
OJ,
I'm very disappointed.
No, and me. I
What about
win.
Brad?
What about
Brad's not
Brad?
even in
That
this.
was me and you
I'll
were the
make
last
fun of
ones.
Brad gets second. I got first.
What?
Circus, I'm so disappointed right now. I thought we were cool, bro.
Yeah, like
Anyone that you ask is always gonna say their self first.
I think it's to get older.
You think I don't have good street skills?
I thought
I
that was a
actually
solid.
kind of like
order.
you winning
Like,
it. Not gonna lie.
Fuck that.
thing, like,
That's
you know,
basically.
you-
Because
have
we
you
thought
watched
you'd
it?
kill us all.
Have you
I'm
watched it?
basically first at that point.
On the night where they go and murder
Because
people,
Will
I was
doesn't
like,
count
that's
because he
good.
hates Will.
Right, night?
Yeah.
That level though, where they're jumping on glass, would be a bad level for Caden, bro. He weighs like 300 pounds. He's a lineman.
all right, buddy.
bud.
Good to
Come on,
see you.
Circus, love you.
He could survive without food for longer than the rest of us.
He has
He's big.
he has an
That's
extra
more to
layer.
burn. Yeah, he has more to burn.
Well, yeah. So we moved the truck. We moved houses. So we're out here in front of our house.
Football house.
And if you hear noises, sorry, there's a lot of cars in the way.
Very active street.
Yeah. I still
ambiance.
want to like find a warehouse though. I feel like that'd be
put the
really
truck
cool.
in?
Yeah. Like the busing guys. I feel like it'd be cool and like it would just be our headquarters. Somewhere I'm sure like somewhere around here downtown has.
Are you talking to me in podcast talk now, or are you just saying generally this is what you like to do?
Podcast talk is regular talk.
Yeah.
OJ.
What
Yeah,
are you talking about, OJ?
Can't tell. You know when you.
Are you not comfortable?
Yeah, shit. I would like to go do.
No, I'm just saying. I think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, we gotta find like some NI. I'm sure like someone would sponsor it.
Oh,
You know?
for NIL,
Yeah.
especially because second spoon.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, you get a storage company to do it.
That'd be sick.
Think about it. All students need
U-Haul.
storage over the summer.
Yeah.
Big U-Haul container.
We don't need that much space.
You
Well,
you still film in the truck?
yeah, it would
You
still
put
be in the
in the
truck,
container.
but I'm just saying like it would be climate controlled, noise controlled, and we'd have more space. It'd just be like I don't know. It would be like a real studio. Like all right, we're gonna. I don't know. This is a good
Any
game, by the
studio
way.
executive listening.
Yeah, it is.
And
I
they
kind
wanna
of
see
got
what's
sidetracked.
You could also make the warehouse look like
my
the
God.
inside of this.
See, that was my question. Would you make the warehouse look like the inside of a truck, or you keep in the truck? Because this is the best podcast.
No, you keep the
in the
truck,
country on
bro.
a
It's a
truck that's
staple. It's where you started. You know
You know
what
what
I
you
mean?
could do? You could take. No, never mind. It's
We
getting
have
too
to take the
complicated.
signature wall for sure.
Everything.
Yeah,
All the
bro, but there's so much. There's so many like sneakily good things.
We
in
really
there.
do sound like we're in the middle of like detail, like
I know.
random
We
sirens
are.
in the background,
In the
gunshots.
hood, bro.
Bro, you've got like
You know what? We've got robbed our first weekend. We haven't been robbed since. I'd say that's a plus.
Was
got
it-
robbed?
Are you talking about my bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible. I was so mad.
Dude, like you'd think it would happen a lot since that was the first weekend.
I mean,
We're on a streak.
some dude rolled up to the house, walked in the front yard, and just took my bike, electronic bike.
yeah.
And I walked outside, and I'm like, "Where's my bike?" And it's gone. So
So if there's anyone out there that would like to
Bro,
return a
but
bike,
look, you've got the
Yeah.
Entourage sticker, Blue Mountain State,
Yeah,
like the
that's a
Kanye
vibe.
stuff. Like, there's so many
You
good
can't
things
get rid
about
of the
this.
truck,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can't.
Well, no, we would use this for second spoon and like have a different studio.
Right. Yeah.
yeah,
It's a staple.
So
though, bro.
there's a lot of good college football games this week. I want to talk a little bit about football.
Who's playing?
Who played?
like this
USC
past
Notre
week.
Dame.
No, no, no. This past weekend. Sorry, this past weekend.
Wait. We were talking about this before we started the Coach O stuff. That stuff was.
Oh,
Yeah.
Coach Joshua,
The stories were very funny.
with him and young women.
Yes.
Oh God.
Did
Who's
you
a bigger
read?
player?
Did you
Him
read?
or Urban Meyer?
Who's a better what? Oh, bigger player. Coach, did you read the article?
Apparently he has like loads of girlfriends that are like in college, right?
Bro.
Are you guys like surprised though? Like, does it
Yeah,
surprise
to this
you?
extent,
Me?
though?
No, I'm not
Maybe if
surprised
he
at
ends
all.
up at USC.
He's not coming back.
Coach O?
Wait, Taryn, did you hear
No.
about these stories? So like,
I think he said he
I
doesn't
heard
want
a
to
little
coach,
bit about
right?
the stories. I'm not surprised though.
This entire
Why?
month has just had a bunch of coaching
Well, Washington
issues.
State's coach got fired because he's not vaccinated.
That was interesting.
that was
Yeah,
interesting.
my body, my choice.
Rolovich?
Not
We
in
heard,
Washington.
we heard that before it happened too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but my body, my choice is a phrase that comes from abortion, not
that
from-
is. Yeah.
Well, and vaccination. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to decide whether you want to get your government chip or not. You know what I mean? I know Mo has
Government chip. You
Yeah,
don't want a
Mo's
CCTV
Mo's got
in the
his
UK
government
where the
chip.
government watches you.
His. Mo's got his government chip. You know?
I've got mine, man.
Shit,
I've
I've
got
got mine too.
Dude, I don't know. I respect that he stuck to his principle, but
But he's now out of a job.
yeah,
He threw $9
he
million
forgoes so much
away.
money. I mean, Kyrie's giving up like 30 something.
Kyrie's okay regardless.
Kyrie's gonna be okay.
I feel like this guy will be fine.
I don't know.
Who got fined?
just
Once
so-
COVID ends, he's cool.
Didn't Ben
But, like,
Simmons?
they weren't having a good year.
Ben Simmons got kicked
They
out of
kicked
They got
practice.
3 games in
today.
a row.
fined for it too, and he's missing the game.
because apparently he was practicing with his phone in his pocket or something. And
That's what happened?
I saw that. I saw that on
That's a
the
bad
on
deal.
ESPN today.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's the biggest of deals.
No, that's big.
But
big
like, you
deals.
can't be doing that.
Practicing with your phone.
When you're Ben Simmons,
He's Ben Simmons, bro.
do
And he's
whatever
an
you want.
NBA
man.
Hall of Famer.
Huh?
Yes. You don't think Ben Simmons is gonna make the Hall of Fame?
I don't know about that, but
Dude, anyone makes the NBA Hall of Fame. It's not like the NFL Hall of Fame.
But you think Ben Simmons is a
about
Hall of
that.
You
Famer?
don't know how it works?
He's only good because he's on the same team as the GOAT,
Which is
Paul George.
I don't know about that.
Ben Simmons doesn't play.
What?
He is Ben Simmons. player.
He's never been on
on
the
the
same team
Sixers
as
with Joel
Oh,
Embiid.
with Joel
George.
Embiid. Joel Embiid is also pretty good. He's not GOAT status like Paul George.
Jay Crowder was good.
Jay Crowder is the best player in the league.
Of all time.
Dude, I cannot.
You know who
right now.
really is
Paul
the
George
goat?
is the GOAT. He was on the cover of NBA 2K. As
These
a player
takes
for the
right now
Sixers.
are
No.
blasphemous.
For the Pacers.
I'm not
Ben
Pacers.
Simmons
Yeah.
is not making the Hall of Fame. Ben Simmons couldn't
Ben Simmons is a
dunk
Hall of Fame
over Trey
basketball
Young
player.
and shoots
name
33% from the free throw
one
line.
player better than Paul George.
There's like
No.
8 players
Currently
better than
playing
Paul
in the
George
NBA?
in this game.
Cap. Who?
Steph Curry,
Not better
Klay
than
Thompson,
Paul
Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Russell
I
Westbrook.
forgot they
What?
have Wiggins, dude.
Wait,
Bro, they
Russell
do have
Westbrook is-
Wiggins. I totally forgot. Yeah.
All 5 of those players are better than
Anthony
Paul George.
Anthony
Davis.
Davis.
This is a bad
Paul George
look
would
if
be
the
Anthony
Lakers
Davis 11
lose.
to nothing.
What is with you and Paul George?
Paul George is the GOAT. Have you watched him play? He goes,
Wait, I think this
I don't know
started
about
when he was
that.
missing all those free throws in
yeah,
the.
bricked it.
Yeah, was it in the bubble or was it last year?
Can't laugh, bro. No, it was in the bubble
was- no,
when
it
they were
was,
making
it was
fun
last
of
year.
him
It
for
was in
calling
the-
himself
You know who's
playoff
not
Pete.
the goat, but low key a dog is. We saw that video. Is
Crowder.
did you say Jay Cutler?
Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder. Jay Cutler is a dog.
Jay
though.
Cutler is a dog, but J.R. Smith, he's a
JR?
really,
Oh,
really
he's a
good
golfer.
scratch golfer.
He's
He's a
golfing.
Scratch
Yeah, he's a
golfer.
He had a tournament. I wonder how he did.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got.
he
what
got
was-
kicked out because he got stung by a wasp on the foot
he
and like
didn't.
couldn't
He
keep
was
walking.
attacked by like a whole hive of wasps or something. Yeah.
He didn't even go to college, right? So he's like a freshman.
He went straight to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a freshman. He's like Ben,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, because when Ben got here, he was
Ben
like,
Griffiths?
yeah, he was like 28 or something.
I mean,
He's
he
on
could still go
scholarship, though?
He could still go straight to grad school.
No.
I don't know
Ben
if they
don't
do
went to
golf
college.
scholarships,
He
Miller.
just-
Wait, I don't know.
Like they break up.
You
I
have
think
it
they
on
only have a
record
certain
already.
amount. They break them up.
There's no chance he's on scholarship.
Who?
J.R. Smith.
Oh,
I'm just
JR?
like thinking about like,
Oh,
is he operating at a loss at this point?
I'm a scholar.
I mean,
At
He
this
could be
point
on
in his
golfing
life.
scholarship.
I mean, he was slicing that ball like that was.
How do you know? You watched it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You weren't. Yeah, but we Dante showed it in the team meeting,
meeting?
and
Really?
yeah. I mean, yeah, he saw it.
Like
so-
highlights?
Yeah, it was highlights of it, and he was
Was he
he
boys
was
with
whacking the
JR or
crap
something?
out of it. No, it was some message behind it, but he was whacking the.
I wasn't
They
there.
play
but-
basketball. in
Yeah,
high school,
it was-
like, on every.
It was a message about like your like perception on people, like what is your perception on J.R. Smith, and you think he's like a dude who lost a championship, and like people think he's a joke, but he's really like there's much more to him than that. But yeah, they showed a video of him hitting the golf ball, and I mean he's good.
Yeah, he is
You
good.
wouldn't be surprised if maybe see him on the tour in a little bit.
Cap.
But
Yeah, you
You
gotta
have to
be
golf
you
from,
gotta
like,
be
such a
so
young age
good
to do that.
he is crushing that ball. I'm telling you. I don't know. I might be totally wrong, but
There's more to golf than just crushing it.
it was accurate. It was by the pin.
Tell Bryson.
It was
that.
by the pin.
Yeah.
What
Well,
is
since we
coming
talked about it last time, should we follow up with Sydney?
Sydney.
Oh, Sydney. No,
How
bro,
did it
bro,
go?
we can't be like tagging her. in
Like,
this.
no, we won't. But I actually don't know what happened. I haven't been here.
We were talking like for a while because she ended up like DMing me back after the video came out
Great success.
and was like, "Hey, like I don't look at my DMs, but like this definitely got my attention." And then I ended up getting her number and we were texting for a while.
This gave him clout.
This didn't
Gave her
This
him
didn't give
clout.
me any clout. This gave her
This
clout.
gave
It
her a
gave
lot of
him
clout.
some clout, like being like, oh.
He was
like,
riding off
just
Sydney's
mentioned-
clout.
Okay,
According
but,
to the
like-
whole world, I got rejected, so it gave me 0 clout.
No, you
Yeah.
mentioned her, so it gave like it,
Gave
got her attention.
clout. Yeah.
Taryn, do you think she liked that?
She loved it. She loved every
Yes,
second of
every
it.
girl,
Just the attention,
every girl
huh?
likes the attention.
Every second of it.
100%. If you mention a girl on a podcast, she's gonna
And
take
then
that.
we-
And then we
It's
tagged her,
gonna
and
be a
then
Yeah, and then you, like-
Barstool Colorado posted it.
I mean, yeah,
There you
she's a
go.
very pretty girl. I don't know.
Wait, so what happened though?
So we were talking for a while, and then, I was trying to see her when we went out to Boulder, but like it didn't really work. Ended up working out, and then we started talking less since then. But if I ever go out there, I'll definitely like
propose.
I don't know about that, but I'll
was
definitely
funny.
text her or something.
So it just
like
kind of
that.
died down.
Yeah, I mean like
She lives in Colorado.
yeah, she lives in Colorado and she's from New York.
Yeah.
so
Well, to quote my good friend Brendan, planes exist.
planes exist.
Planes are a real thing, guys. Not that I would know anything about it, but
Okay, this was the thing. For most of high school, I had a girlfriend. Like this is the longest time I've been single in like 5 years.
So there you go.
So
The
like
title for this
does
podcast is
that-
going to be Miller Moss's relationship history.
You also play. You also play football.
Wait, so
no,
Is
we're-
it like
screw all of this
you're looking for a girl
generic
or what?
stereotype. At this point, I don't know. I think I would have a girlfriend now. I just don't know a girl I would date right now in Los Angeles.
Any girl watching this, sorry.
you know who's gonna hook you up. You're good. We're gonna find your girlfriend, bro.
Yeah,
Oh.
Brendan's got me.
No, I don't got you. I don't have connections like that.
Taryn's got you.
Taryn does.
No.
Absolutely not.
Why?
He's not
Taryn
gonna.
does.
He's not gonna want the girls that I.
What?
That you're friends
Brown
with?
way.
Cat.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Also,
Taryn's got the hookup with women. This is not true.
I don't.
Should we post a dating profile for Miller?
No.
Barstool?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I put an
Wait,
ad
wait.
up. I put an ad up
Why
on
don't- why
Craigslist
doesn't
for
he get on
Miller.
Raya?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I
Why
said
don't you get on Raya?
I don't know.
Everyone
I
else
never
is.
got- I never like.
Everyone.
went through
Wait,
with
has
that. I
anyone
have-
had any
wait,
success?
I have the invite. I just haven't like.
So-
Has anyone had success with it
applied?
yet?
No. I just have the link.
I had some
No
success, and then I no longer use Raya.
So for some viewers won't know what Raya is.
Yeah.
Explain
Taryn,
it. Explain
please
it.
explain, because
Yeah.
you were.
I kind of turned you guys. Didn't I?
You-
Wasn't
you
I the
brought
one
this-
that brought
you brought this
Raya
into
into
the
this
Yeah, you
group?
told everyone about
Yeah,
it,
you
and
did.
then Brad got on it.
Can you explain
Yeah.
what Raya is for the viewers?
I mean, I've been on Raya for 2 years. I don't use it anymore because I've just. It's a very small community. It's a dating app. It's a very exclusive. There's just a certain amount of people on it. Like for instance, like Tinder, Hinge, like all those other dating
Grindr.
sites. Like
You
yeah.
have to go through a verification
Grindr.
process.
Well, you have
with
to get
it.
approved.
Yeah,
It's
you have to
like-
get approved.
it's
But all
mostly
those
like-
other are like whoever wants to get on can go on. So there's many individuals on them. This specific app, there's a certain amount of people that are accepted onto it. It's not like everyone can join it. So you have to be approved.
How did you go on?
Just through friends, like
Well, it's mostly like influencers, artists, like athletes, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not an influencer.
Have you got any good Raya stories for us?
Raya stories?
Yeah.
I mean,
You can tell.
Good question,
there's
OJ.
nothing really like crazy. I
Or
mean,
can you not tell us because you'll get kicked off if you tell us? 'Cause I
it's
know
not that
there's
you'll get
rules.
kicked off.
You can't like.
No, you get kicked off if you
if you
get
get-
kicked off if you screenshot twice,
just
right?
can't
It's
screenshot.
twice.
Yeah, but what if
Well,
you
did you do that?
say came on
No,
a
no. I
podcast?
thought you were the one who told me.
I've
I've
heard
heard people
Yeah,
on
you have like
podcasts
you
about it.
have no, you
Oh.
get three.
Because like
Three
the
strikes,
Caller
okay.
Daddy girls are on it, and they were talking about it.
Ah.
I remember that.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Do you have any friends that are on it?
Oh yeah,
Have
all
you-
of my friends
Or
are
your
on it.
girlfriends?
All of
Can
my
you tell us
girlfriends
any
are on
cool,
it.
cool people that
Is
you've, like,
Caroline on it?
Wait.
Yes, Caroline's on it.
Can you tell us any cool guys that maybe your girlfriends have?
I will tell you
come
this
across
one
on it?
story of my girlfriend. That's actually the most craziest story I've ever heard of. Well, I have two. So
Ooh,
one of
story
my
time.
girlfriends. So this is the first story. So one of my girlfriends, I don't know how well you guys are.
No face, no case.
Yeah. I don't
What?
Know, I don't know.
No face, no case. No
Let's
name.
just go with it. I don't know how well you guys are with like the influencer world of like paid trips and like for models to go on them and
Nothing
they're
at all.
okay.
Yeah, zero background.
So
context on that.
the majority, like a lot of these influencers, you'll see them on trips and they're like, oh, looks like they're out wherever.
In Mexico, whatever.
It's called a like in the world, it's called a paid trip, and so these men that you don't see on the trips, because a lot of them you'll see them just with girlfriends.
Like older men.
Older men, yes.
Oh.
So these women, you're not allowed. They're not allowed to. They're not allowed to show the men.
In the
So you-
in the photos.
In like when like posting on their stories,
It's a perception thing.
wherever they post, they're not allowed to post who they're with besides the other girls that are there.
Yeah.
So when you see their stories, you're like, oh, it's like a girls trip where they're with girls. I know you guys know that
I've
it's
been
not.
bamboozled.
What?
So
I see all these stories and
Yeah.
I'm like, they're just on a girls trip.
Your girl goes down to Miami.
So
for the
they're with
weekend.
a
It's
creepy
bad
old
deal.
guy.
they are with.
So if
I
a girl's
sugar
in
daddy.
Guys.
Bora Bora on a girls trip, she's not in Bora Bora.
Yes.
Wait, okay, keep going.
Well,
I
she
wanna
is
hear
in
this.
Bora Bora,
Wait,
but
continue with
she's
the story.
not.
Yeah, continue the story.
Continue with the story.
Anyway, so this guy, she met him on Raya, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to be a part of this paid trip? We saw your Instagram. Do you want to bring some of your friends?" And she was like, "Yeah." So
Hang on a minute. Do you want to be part of this Patreon? He's bringing different groups of girls.
he's bringing his men, and he
wow.
wants her to bring her girlfriends.
This sounds like
And you
Epstein's
have
Island,
and you
bro.
have to send Instagrams. You have to.
Oh, you gotta get checked.
Yeah. So one girl specifically, and by the way, this wasn't my friend. This was the friend of my friend. So they really liked the friend's Instagram. And they said, we want her to be the highlight of this paid trip. So yeah, it's really complicated. I know it's really complicated. Meaning like she gets the most promotes, like she gets the most like stories. She get whatever. Anyway, so they get there. They go to Bali.
Bali.
And let me like Bali's not a short
It's not
trip.
nearby, no.
Yeah.
It's far away.
They get there. The men see the girls.
Oh no.
In
real life.
No.
In real life, and when I tell you, they met them at the airport. They told them they have to turn around and the trip is canceled and that they are not paying for this trip. So they
No.
literally had to that same day fly back because they were not allowed on the trip, and then they invited more.
Because they were catfishes?
They thought they were catfishes, yeah.
Oh my god. That is
Imagine,
so embarrassing.
How do you tell anyone like, yo, the reason we're not here is
plane ride home.
Oh my god.
Right?
I'm shook.
Really, yeah.
That is so
But
savage.
that happens a lot. That happens
I
a
would
lot.
not have the heart to do that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't come.
Are you kidding me?
I could do that.
One of my
Paying for all of it.
I mean, if you're paying
I've done that.
So one of my best friends' friend,
gosh.
and then this is the next story.
Okay.
So and it's kind of going along the lines of catfishing.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many girls you guys meet that are catfishes.
We're familiar.
Yeah, I bet a lot of you guys are. But,
Ouch.
so
What does that mean?
Wait, next story.
So my friend, and this once again, this is a friend of a friend. So she was on Raya. She met and she actually matched with one of my really good guy friends. And so he was asking me about her, and I'm like, yeah, like you guys would vibe or whatnot. And so this girl and this other girl, yeah, you know the story. Me and this other girl, we're out at dinner, and he FaceTimes her. And I'm like, oh, hey, like, hey, how are you? And he's like, let's meet up, like, right now. Like, I'm with some of my guy friends. I'm like, okay. So we meet up. He takes a look at her. He pulls me aside and is like, who the fuck? Wait, can we?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
He was like, who the fuck is this? And I said, what do you mean? And he was like, this is not this. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you.
This is not this.
I
You
don't.
refer to as this.
And so, well, no, this guy's a sex addict. Let me tell you, he's been in therapy, whatever. Anyway, so he was not happy, and so he goes to her and pulls her aside and says, "Look, if you're not fucking me tonight, you can go home right now." And she was like, "What are you doing?" And like she was drunk, and so she wasn't like thinking. Obviously, if any girl,
So what did she do?
she was like, "No, you're lying." He's like, "No, like he's like literally suck my dick or like go away." I don't know if I can say.
Is
any
that
of this,
illegal?
Yeah, you can say it.
And so, but yeah, so those are like.
So
There's a lot more stories, but those are like some of the ones that like stuck with me. But yeah,
There's a lot to unpack there. That's insane.
I'm
Wait,
doing
but
a
he said she
really
was a catfish, though.
I'm doing a really condensed version.
Wait, but if he thought she was a catfish, then what?
Because once again, he's a sex addict and he needs.
Oh, he needs his, like-
He was
Yeah.
in the.
Or, like,
he
if
went
he's
into the
not-
night.
He needs his
He
fix.
went into the night getting like knowing he was going to.
He needs his fix.
And he was disappointed, but he still needed his fix. So he said, "Look, is this happening or not?
Gotta do what I gotta
I don't
do.
care what you look like." But yeah,
Wait, what's in it for the guys who are inviting these girls? Is it basically just prostitution?
okay. It's
essentially.
a
Yes.
borderline
It's
yes
prostitution adjacent.
Yeah.
So some of it, yes, is
They're
prostitution.
just paying.
Adjacent.
But
What would you consider
I
prostitution?
do know
though?
a
What do
lot.
you mean?
They're paying for
Sex
sex.
in
What do you mean? You take a
exchange
girl
for
out on a
goods.
date before?
I've been offered many times, and I've never done
On the
it.
Did you get
Girls
straight up
offered
money or
money
offered to
for
travel out?
sex.
Both. I will never do that. No, 100% not. Because I will never want that.
Just to be
come
clear,
back to me.
you've been
Not even
offered
for a meal?
money for sex.
I've been offered money. I've been offered like to go to trips too. Like what I was just explaining. Like
Have you
a
ever
trip
been
like
offered
that.
by any like important individual?
Yes.
Like a politician or like
A politician.
a. No, imagine she was like, actually, yeah.
Yeah, Joe Biden.
My Nancy Pelosi.
Some yes, important people. Yes, you'd be. It's
That's
messed
you-
up.
is
The
that
world is a different
stuff,
place.
bro.
No, like
This is a different world out here.
Well, that's why I tell you guys. I'm like, I'm
LA
not.
is different.
I'm not surprised when I hear
Wait, I
like.
it's
wanna hear
sad.
this.
It's honestly sad.
I'm not surprised when I hear like coaches or any like scandals going on. Like I'm not surprised.
Have you ever had a coach from a football team like hit on you? Like,
Yes.
Like proposition you? Have you ever had a
The coach was a
like
big
a legit
name.
coach proposition you?
Yes.
A big name too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've told you guys.
I feel like
Who?
I don't remember this.
We can't. No,
Head
it is
coach?
a very big name in
in the
college football and NFL.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yes.
yeah, we can't say.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
I think it is like these guys just get power and they feel like they can do whatever they want.
Oh, I didn't realize he propositioned you in that manner.
Yes, he wanted to fly me out.
Oh
So
boy.
crazy.
I'd
Because
have gone, honestly.
the Coach O stuff was like as soon as he won the Natty.
Yeah, we'll
they
suck
said
that out.
they
yeah.
said he like completely changed.
Really? I
Yeah.
think he went through
Well,
a
like,
divorce
Yeah, he had
recently.
the
after that.
divorce after. It's like maybe he was going through
Wait,
some
what? He
stuff.
Yeah.
he wasn't a married man.
Well,
No,
I think he
not at the
divorced like a
time.
month after he won the national championship.
But he divorced, but he wasn't cheating on his wife. He was just hooking up with
No,
young women.
no.
Oh, what? Then what's the issue?
Well,
People are mad at him?
no.
He's a
but
grown man.
one-
He should be able to do what he
no,
likes.
one of the stories he was at a gas station.
Oh no,
He
Oh, I
he
heard
walks
this.
out,
it's not a good place to pick up with it.
this
That's
woman,
probably
she's
true.
pregnant, and she's married to a high official at LSU, and he goes, "Hey, it looks like you work out." And like he just
She's
starts,
pregnant.
he starts hitting on her.
He says, "Hey, it looks like you work out."
Yeah, like starts hitting on her, like,
Oh,
"Hey, let's work
man.
out." She said something like, "Oh, I've got a guy." He's like, "Oh, it doesn't matter." Yeah, and then like she reported him.
Harassing her.
Yeah, and so that was like one of the stories that
That's
was
a
in the
title
article.
line.
Yeah.
There's. I mean, I'm sure there's other stories about coaches we have no idea
I was-
that.
I was-
Bachelor. Like he's
Well,
retired.
dude, our nutritionist Amy, I was talking because she was at LSU. I was asking her about the Coach O stories. He was like, yeah, he would bring like all his girlfriends to practices, and all like their kids would just be running around participating in drills,
No.
That's wild.
like
would
taking
not be.
part in like yeah.
Yeah, then they fuck around and win a national championship during that too.
Could you imagine, bro? Just all these little kids.
Dude, it's just because everyone was watching, so no one noticed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson, I mean that's like talent-wise top 3 roster of all time.
This is one of the best college football teams ever.
Yeah,
Them.
I'd say like
Derrick
that-
Henry, Alabama.
The dude threw
No,
8
I'd say,
touchdowns
like,
in a college football playoff
Miami.
semifinal.
Cam Newton, Auburn.
Yeah.
that was just Cam.
No,
I'm
that
saying
was
like
just Cam, bro.
full rosters. It goes like early
Oh.
2000s Miami Hurricanes, probably one of these SC teams. with, like,
2004, 2005,
Leinart and
when
Reggie.
when
What
the
about
year
the JT?
Liner and Reggie were 1 and 3 in the Heisman.
So
Yeah.
2000.
That's got to be up there. That LSU team, and I'm sure you can choose like one or two of those Bama teams.
about
Dude,
Ohio
when
State
like
when they
AJ
won?
when AJ
Honestly-
McCarron was playing, they were like,
Who?
No, bro.
AJ McCarron?
Honestly, the 2021.
Oh, more recently, bro. Like,
Bro.
with like Tua.
Last year.
That receiving core.
with Mac
I
Jones,
guess.
Dude, last year.
the GOAT.
Oh my god. Last year's 2021 Bama team was one of the best teams we've seen.
But they won the
Mac.
national
They
champ-
won the
put up
national
50
championship by
points.
4
They
touchdowns.
put up 50 points in the Natty.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were that much
Dude,
better than the
they didn't
17th.
have one
Or-
close game.
Was the Tua team?
Better than that team though.
The
that team
Tua
was
team
bad. You
could
think
have
so?
been, but the Tua team never
Was
stayed
that
healthy.
the one we were comparing to the LSU team? Remember that was that whole debate? Yeah.
They had Jalen Waddle, Ruggs,
Yeah. Was Judy on that team?
Judy.
Yeah. Because that's 4 top 15 picks at receiver.
If
And
Tua,
Devontae Smith.
no, look, if Tua had stayed healthy
That's
in
a
his
good
college
point.
career, then one of those teams would have been good like that. Because think about it, his freshman year, he came in and threw the game-winning pass in the national championship. His sophomore year, he had the ankle, and then his junior year, he had the hip.
Yeah.
And Matt came in, and they weren't very good towards the end of the year. I mean, they were good.
They were
but
all right. Yeah.
They didn't make. That was the only year they didn't make the playoffs. So like, if Tua stayed healthy, then one of those teams would have been.
This year's Heisman watch list. Who wins the Heisman this year? Who's going off?
Dude, it's
Dude,
so
it's
wide
it's
open.
not like an exciting Heisman.
Matt's not gonna
year.
win it.
You don't think Matt wins?
No, I love Matt.
Is
Love
he-
Matt.
is he
Do you
your
know
guy?
him?
Shout out Drake London. I hope to God he wins that.
Me too.
That'd
I'd
be
be
so sick.
No one deserves it more than him.
Like, I mean,
Like
yeah,
as a person, I mean.
I mean, he's on the watch list, but that would be so fucking cool if he won it.
I
He
mean,
goes off.
You know, if he
yeah,
goes off
it's
the rest of the
just-
year,
A, it's hard to win.
it's
as
so
a
hard to win a receiver. Yeah,
And B,
It's
when
also
years
hard
in
to
a row
win it
when
at
you're
receiver when your
3-3.
team's not winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna win it if. Yeah.
I mean, Smitty's team won the national championship, so
Who's the favorite?
Who's
right
the
now?
one? Who's the one on the list right now?
Devontae's
Bryce
So
is-
Bryce.
Bryce is 1, Corral's 2.
No.
Yeah, he is.
Even after the Bama loss.
Yeah,
Who?
because he didn't play badly. They give up
Bryce
like
Young?
50
Bryce
points.
Young.
He's still at number 1. I thought. Matt
Yeah,
Corral
I
was
think
number
if
1.
Bryce has a solid season the rest of the year,
Bijan Robinson.
I like
If they
Bryce.
beat, if they beat Georgia and
like
Bryce
Bryce.
goes off versus Georgia,
it's
then Bryce
locked.
would probably
yeah,
get
it's
it.
a lot.
That would be like
That's
his
good.
wild ass car.
Yeah, someone's got to have a Heisman moment.
That'll be his Heisman moment.
Like Burrow's Heisman moment was when he went into Tuscaloosa and
like-
beat them.
Oh yeah. And
Like-
and the Texas drive like
That was a
won
big
sick.
game.
Yeah, but we
But-
didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know. We didn't know.
Like no one goes into Tuscaloosa and beats Nick Saban. Like the only quarterbacks
No.
that have done that are like Johnny Manziel, Cam Newton, and Joe Burrow.
Yeah. No, I feel like Ole Miss. That's also won.
Chad Kelly.
Yeah, with Chad Kelly.
Chad Kelly's
He
a
was like
dog.
I think those
Yeah,
games,
that was-
those games,
Is that the one where they threw it at,
Those
and
games were
Trevor
at
caught it,
Ole
like, and it
Miss,
bounced
though.
off
I
two?
think so.
I don't care. I'm just talking about Chad Kelly in general. That guy's a dog. He was
Yeah,
a,
he was a
He's a
dog.
tough motherfucker. That's what he was.
Wasn't he? He was a JUCO
He
kid,
was a
right?
JUCO
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
East Mississippi.
One of those Mississippi schools.
One of the last
Yeah.
chance. Was it the last chance to you
East
school?
Mississippi
Yeah.
Community
Yeah,
College, I
EMCC.
believe.
It was. It was EMCC.
Before last
Yeah.
since you got out there. Yeah.
Yeah. He was. And then he had all sorts of
He's got
off the field
though.
issues.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Well, he was at
Bowling?
Clemson, right?
He got kicked out for something.
And then he got kicked out, and then went to Ole Miss.
Dude, he
No,
like
no, yeah, JUCO and then Ole Miss.
he
Yeah.
like beat the crap out of someone at his brother's football game, like high school football game.
Really?
Yeah. And then he had all sorts of issues. He had like draft issues. Yeah.
He had drug stuff.
I've worked out with him. He's
at 3D.
yeah. He's
Shout
a
out.
really good
He's
quarterback.
solid?
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, he could. He's just one of those dudes who can just like he's like a grip it and rip it
I
guy.
had him
Like
as,
that can
like,
just
a
pick up a
gamer.
football and just gamer
But
exactly.
like not a workout guy. Like if I wouldn't throw them.
You can just tell he just is like naturally like just like could pick up a football anytime and spin the crap. He can spin it well. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. He's
That's interesting. Ole Miss has had some really good quarterbacks actually.
Yeah.
Like sneaky good. Like even like
Who's
Jordan
the guy-
Tammy was really good.
Who was
like
the guy that
college
was
Bo
not
Wallace.
starting?
You
Was it
remember
John
him?
Reese
Wallace.
Bo
Plumlee?
Wallace. That was a
They're all
3D
good,
guy.
right?
He was
What's,
early 3D.
yo,
Really?
we played
Really
him
early.
a while ago. What's John Reese
Before my
Plumlee doing?
time.
Before my time.
Plumlee
He
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
fast.
He's there too right now.
He's fast.
Isn't that
bro.
crazy for Matt Corral? Like he might very well win the Heisman this year, and he was benched for John Reese Plumlee.
A baseball player.
Yeah, but that
So,
was
the
just like
talk
their
was like, where's
system
Matt
was.
Corral gonna transfer? Like that was the talk.
Their system was so jacked back then, though. Like since Lane came in, Matt's like flourished.
What's crazy is that Matt wasn't. I don't know if you guys are familiar like with the high school that he went to, like Oaks
Yeah,
Christian.
Oaks.
Yeah, he was like, isn't that great?
You
What?
think so? Did you know him from high school?
He was like the number one quarterback in the country, committed to SC for like 3 years, and
No,
then
when
he got
he
in
first
trouble.
started at Oaks,
like freshman year.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He was 14.
he was not.
he was like not
He
as
was an
poppin' as
He
All-American.
wasn't. He's not. He wasn't as poppin'. That's what I'm
When he
trying.
was
trying
13
to
years
tell you.
old.
Yeah, when he was like 13, bro.
Pop up
Committed to
to
USC as
He
a
wasn't
freshman.
that. He wasn't the David Sills.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm saying in the beginning of his like high school football career.
Didn't he get a fight there or
Wasn't.
something?
Yeah, it
With,
was
Wayne
beat up
Wayne
Brett-
Gretzky's son over the
Wayne Gretzky's son like got
lead
with his
singer of
girlfriend
Rain's
or
daughter.
something,
Really?
Yeah, it was some like it was. Yeah.
That's a lot.
So he
to
got kicked out of
unpack.
school
That's a
and
lot.
Yeah, that's a
to
lot to
unpack
unpack in
there.
a sentence.
Yeah, but that was first year. Like he was already established. Like he was already All-American. Had
Yeah.
already like decommitted
I mean,
from
Poly's-
USC. at
why
that
do you go to
point.
Poly though? Why didn't you go like Mater Dei or something?
Well, him and Jalen Hall went to Poly
had a good
together,
receiving
and JT
core there.
Daniels was at Mater Dei.
or
and
like
DJ was at Bosco. DJ was
so,
there.
Like all,
but-
everyone already.
yeah. I mean, Tanner McKee was at Centennial. Like
All the top schools already had.
yeah,
Are we doing like our Heisman? Like, are we gonna do Heisman picks?
Heisman
Heisman
predictor.
I say Bryce.
I think Bryce Young wins.
That's a safe one.
They win the
It's
national
not
championship.
safe. That's who
probably-
I
What
literally
about the
think
guy
who
from
it is.
Oklahoma?
Bro,
Caleb?
It's too
Might win
late.
it next year, bro.
Yeah, it's
Late?
too
What
late.
do you mean?
Yeah,
Caleb's
too
really
late.
If he
good,
wins
bro.
out, he wins out, goes to the playoffs, wins in the playoffs.
Were you Elite 11 with Caleb?
Yeah, he won MVP my year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a dog.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was hard, like, doing the MVP my year because they canceled the 7-on-7 the last day because of COVID.
Yeah, that's like how you win.
Basically, he just, like, he killed the workout the
spun it.
first day and then just kind of, like, kept like, he was just, like, he just went crazy the first night, like, the first workout.
Yeah.
And so then he, like, jumped to 1 over Tyler Buckner. And then he just stayed at 1 throughout because he didn't do anything to lose it. You know what I mean? And no one beat him in 7-on-7, so like he was gonna get it.
Yeah.
Miller, did you do you got to do the pro day, right? Like the mock pro day?
Yeah.
How was that? Because that's I mean, it's not super new, but it's relatively new in the Elite 11 process.
Past few
Like,
years they started.
yeah,
that,
past few years, like,
It
what
was
was the
cool.
environment like for that?
I think I got 3rd in that,
yeah.
and it was like
Was it intense? Like,
You
was
nervous?
it was cool. It was like so. It just like your score doesn't necessarily like project to your Elite 11 ranking, which was frustrating, but like. It is what it is. They just
Just the year that
it's
came out,
kind of
they were, like,
already they kind of
75%
already
of it.
know how they feel about you, you know. But basically, the pro day is everyone's watching, and like it's supposed to be like indicative,
Like a
of,
pressure situation.
right? Yeah. And there's 20-something throws, and each throw is graded 0 through 3. So if you just completely airmail it or dirt it, it's a 0.
Yeah.
If it's a completion, it's a 1.
They
If
took
it's if it's like a very good ball, it's a 2, and if it's like an absolute dime, like on the face mask, it's a 3.
They took out those Navy SEAL rucksack runs and replaced them with a pro day. Remember those?
I'm with
Remember those
that.
things?
Those were the best.
Those are-
I used to love watching
That's what.
that.
Yeah. That was like
The
those things are
production was
sick.
so great.
People watch the Elite 11. Like,
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
it
a whole
used to be a
TV
big
show,
thing,
bro.
yeah.
We couldn't do it my
That was
year
like
because
appointment
like
television.
COVID protocols.
the-
Sick.
The Navy SEAL
And there was
stuff.
like storylines behind like
No,
all the
like
players. It
the
was,
show.
Like growing up as a quarterback, that's what
That's a big deal.
that was
That's what
like.
you wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Dude,
talking about, though, right?
When it was
Yeah.
when it was at Oregon, like Josh Rosen's year and stuff, when they did the whole production.
Yeah,
for
when it was at
like,
the opening, that was
Yeah.
sick, dude.
That's not.
Dude, I wish it was still
That's your
like
guy?
that.
Oh my
Oh,
god, it was
that's
the
another one that's
best.
like-
It was like it's like a reality TV show because they'd go in like your like little dorm room.
100%.
Yeah, that sucks.
They
that you
always
didn't
found
get
a
that,
couple.
dude.
They always found a couple
I
storylines.
used to watch like all the old ones.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. It's a cool fraternity to be a part of. You know, like that part's sick. But
Yeah.
I mean, like obviously my year was like not worse, but it was just like unfortunate with COVID and stuff. Like the finals was originally supposed to be in LA.
You guys went to Nashville, right?
And yeah, we had to move it to the south.
Lipscomb?
No, it wasn't there. It
No?
was at like, it was in like right outside of Nashville, like some place called Murfreesboro or something like
Murfreesboro.
that.
That's where Middle Tennessee State is,
Yeah.
right? MTSU.
NTSU.
I think it's in Murfreesboro.
What place?
Who won this game?
Lakers
Okay,
lost.
The Lakers lost. This is a
Like
rough
Oh,
seven,
start.
no,
like
State.
7 or something like that.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I could see like
We gotta figure it out, man.
the guys on First Take just giving them all that shit.
Oh yeah, Stephen A's about to have a field day with
He's having a
this.
field day, bro.
Well,
Big day for the
What?
Dodgers, though. Big day for the LA
Oh, yeah,
Dodgers.
what happened to?
They won.
Yeah, they won.
I haven't been keeping up with
They
baseball.
won by a
I
touchdown.
haven't either.
That's not right, is it?
I mean, I'm not a huge baseball guy.
I'm not a
It's,
baseball
Me
guy.
either.
What is it? Home run?
Daniel, what happened?
Can I ask a weird question, like just like totally random?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you're in the room for this, OJ. What do you think the most store-bought cookie is?
What?
The most store-bought cookie. Like we were talking about this yesterday, and I just want to know what you think it is. There's like,
like the brand of cookies.
Chips Ahoy, Oreos,
Oh, Chips
Taste,
Ahoy.
Fig Newtons.
No, Oreos.
Oh,
Oreos.
It was an Oreo. Or no, it was some weird thing.
I was gonna say Famous Jane, or what is it?
Famous Amos.
Yeah.
I said Oreo. Like my guess was Oreo.
No,
Oreo was third
as a
though.
whole.
Famous Amos.
Oh, Amos.
That shit was so good.
Wait, what?
Strawberry Fig
Famous
Newton was
Amos.
12.
Yeah, those were solid. They'd have them in the vending
Dude, that is
machines
so
in like
hard.
my middle school.
What is the best
What
flavor
are
of
the
Bang?
what are those
classics.
cookies like that are like the soft cookies with like the icing on them?
So that's number 1.
Sugar cookies.
Now this threw
that
me off
one.
big time because number 2 is Oreos, yes, but it's peanut butter Oreos, which I've
What?
never
That's
tried.
cap.
I've never
That's
heard of
cap.
it.
I've never heard of
Hell
This is
yeah.
by a reputable website.
No, no,
This is
no,
by
no, no.
Mash.com.
Guys.
Mash.com.
Is that reputable?
Yes.
No.
Guys, the best
Yes.
combination is chocolate and peanut butter. So an
No.
Oreo.
That's not true.
No,
Yes,
one,
it
no
is.
one. I've
Cap.
never ever
4
seen
was
anyone
original
purchase.
Oreos.
I've never seen anyone
three. I
purchase
didn't know that
peanut
existed.
butter
Four.
Oreos, bro.
I like
All right,
double
bro.
stuff.
I need
Peanut
your
butter
help.
Oreos are conspiracy. It's like Mattress Firm.
Oh yes.
By the way, if you think Mattress Firm is real, Mattress Firm is not real.
What?
There's like,
What?
I kid you not, in LA, maybe within a 5-mile radius of us, maybe there's like 6 Mattress
He thinks this is a money.
So you
this is a
are
money
into,
laundering business.
you
It is
are
money
into
laundering.
conspiracy
Yeah,
They keep
theories.
building them. They keep building them.
Have you ever seen anybody in a Mattress Firm?
It's you are into conspiracy theories.
I love them.
Yeah,
Have you
there
seen
you
any?
go.
Have you
I
seen
knew
anyone
it.
in a Mattress
Taryn,
Firm?
have you ever been in a mattress firm with another group
No,
of people?
I'm with that conspiracy theory, 100%.
There's no way Mattress
No.
Firm is real.
That
Mattress
is-
places only need to sell like 2 mattresses are so expensive. It's like an art.
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
How do they keep
Yes.
building new
Yes,
Mattress
Daniel.
Firms?
They keep building them, bro.
No, but
And
there's
think
so
about
many
it.
next to each other.
I
if
never
they've
see
got the
any
mattress-
cars parked in front of mattress firm.
No. And it's always a
Also-
sketchy dodger working inside of them. You know
Think
what
about
I mean?
how long
Sketchy
you
looking
use your
fella.
mattress though.
You know
Sketchy
what I mean?
Dodger?
A dodgy looking
he's
fellow.
He's a dodgy guy.
Dodgy guy.
He's a dodgy guy.
Yeah.
Sketchy guy. Working inside of always a random guy.
Before you send it, can I see
I like these. I
Mattress
like
Firm
these
is not real.
conspiracies.
There's no way
I love
Mattress Firm is real.
conspiracies.
Sometimes there's 2 mattress firms on opposite sides of the road to one another.
You know what we were talking about the other day? The Denver airport.
Someone said
birds
this,
real?
I heard this.
Are
Apparently
birds
the-
real?
The Denver airport is like run by the Illuminati or
Yeah, like
something.
underground.
And it's like
and
the biggest
Some people
airport.
say there's like a whole class of like alien reptiles or something that live under. It's like a whole city. Dude, it's a whole thing.
Probably not.
Brennan thinks birds are real. Birds
aren't real.
Birds
No,
aren't
I
real,
don't
bro.
think this. I've heard this the
No,
other
you're
day.
talking about pigeons.
No,
Pigeons aren't
no,
real.
It's a pigeon
Birds in general, and
conspiracy.
they're like
They charge on telephone.
charge
No,
on
no.
telephone poles.
No,
Yep.
but
Pigeons
you've
aren't
seen a
real.
baby
That's not a
bird.
bad
You've never
theory.
seen a baby pigeon. It's the
Exactly.
pigeon conspiracy.
Maybe
not real.
you
Pigeons
haven't
don't
seen a
go
baby
on the
pigeon because you
telephone
just
line.
haven't
It's not real.
looked for a baby
You've seen a
pigeon.
ba-
That's
no, no.
interesting.
It's not real.
You've never seen a
pigeon?
baby
They're not real.
pigeon.
Same as goth.
How
Goths
many
are
of you
fake.
have seen a
I've
little
seen a
baby
baby
pigeon?
crow.
Like goth people?
Like gothic people.
You've
Goths-
seen a baby
goths aren't
bird?
real.
Whoa.
You've seen a baby everything.
Goths aren't real. Have you ever seen a pregnant goth? Didn't think so.
Bro,
Never.
Goth?
You've never seen a pregnant goth?
What is he
Bet you
saying?
haven't.
goth people.
You ever seen a pregnant goth? No. They just show up, huh? They're not real.
Golf?
What?
I've never come across one.
Dude, I have
Oh
an
my
explanation
Really,
for
just
the
because
goth
you haven't-
one.
Why is there the... Okay,
It's
go
a
on.
phase. Like young
You're
people
telling
are
me
goth.
there's not one person
goth?
within the gothic age,
Oh.
goth age that who decided
You're not
I
born
will get
goth.
pregnant. No, but like,
Like you grow up and it's a cultural thing and you
how do
become
you-
goth.
You're not born goth because
That's
they're
not a
real.
race of
They're
people.
not real.
What do you mean they're not
They're
real?
Have you ever
They're
seen a
very
pregnant
real.
goth? No, they're not. You ever
No,
seen a
like,
pregnant goth?
people grow out of it, bro.
There's fully adult goths.
Or like, how about goth people are less likely to be pregnant? Maybe.
They're not real. It's all a cover up.
What do you mean?
I don't know what
What's
it
it
is that
cover
they're
up
doing.
for?
I don't know what they're covering up for. But it's for sure not real. Because they're not living the normal. Like, I've seen pregnant women.
Also, don't
They're
see many
living their
goth.
life.
I don't see many goth people.
Dude, are you
in
gonna say
general.
that goths don't live in the Northeast? Is that what you're about to say?
I'm saying, I don't know what they're
Goths
covering up for, but they're covering up for something because they don't live normal lives. I've seen women that are living normal lives. They're pregnant. They get pregnant. They
I
have
haven't-
kids.
What about
Goths,
the
do they
people
get
that
I
think
pregnant?
that
haven't
they're
seen any in
animals?
LA though.
Like
The
feral
Furbies.
Goth people? Do they exist in LA?
Furbies.
What?
The
Furbies.
no
Goth
furries.
people.
I don't know if this is
Furries.
true.
No, they're
I,
called
I heard
Furbies.
that in New York,
No,
there's an
Furby's a
underground race
toy.
of people that live in the sewer system. They call them rat people. No, that's not right.
Oh,
They call
what?
them mole people. They're called mole people.
What is that? What is that? What
In
is
New
that?
York,
Yeah.
apparently, there's a bunch of people that live in the sewers or like
Yeah,
the
that's a real.
metro,
Yes, yes.
and they're called rat people.
Okay, well, there's
You mean
just
homeless
in the
people?
metro.
Yeah,
That might be a slang term
like
for
the
what people in New York call
underground,
them.
the underground.
I don't
You
think
mean
they
in the
call them.
subway?
I don't think they call
They might be
themselves a
called
rat
mole
people.
Don't quote me on this. If you find something, put a picture up more people.
Do you mean? Can
They're
you
called
look? Can we
mole
look this up? You talking about like in the subways?
I'm
or
talking
what?
in the subway. Like,
Yeah, I've
the
heard
underground,
of,
the
I've
metro,
heard of that term.
They have their own communities.
The subway's not the sewer.
No, like the trains.
No,
where
but
the trains
like,
run.
think
Any
about
First thing
it.
that comes up is
Any
rat
metro-
people in
That's not the
Pakistan.
sewer, bro.
No, I said the metro.
God, Brendan.
No, you said the
I
sewers.
said the metro.
No,
No, you
I
said
guarantee
sewers.
you said
You said
people living in
They're
the
living
sewers.
underground. Is all I know.
Yeah, the subway's underground.
So they live in the subway.
Yeah, there's homeless people that live
Yeah.
down
I'm sure
there.
sewers
I thought you were
runs
talking
through
about
right?
like in the sewer.
No, I'm sure there's sewage that runs through the subway.
Mole
people.
tunnel people, or tunnel people.
So yeah, there's zero
Tunnel
there's
dwellers?
zero information on rat people in the sewage tunnels
Yeah.
of New York. So
Are they normal people or do they have like mutation?
Oh my god, bro. I'm done with you, OJ.
It's a serious question. They're called mole people.
Or
They're
like,
called mole
like
people.
radioactive, like Spider-Man or
Oh, I'm
something.
just wondering like if they got like 3 arms or something.
Alright, good episode with the boys.
Yup.
Thank you.
Just chopping it up. Watch the Lakers game. Who we got on next week? Is it Jackson gonna come on?
yeah, Jackson Dart, I think.
Back to normal proceedings.
We're gonna try to get him on.
Proceedings. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but
We've got a big guest coming. Yeah, we got a big guest coming.
USC quarterback legend.
I'm not gonna say
So who does that?
a legend for many reasons.
Could be Matt Leinart. It could be Carson Palmer. It could
be Kessler.
Could be John David
John
Booty.
David Booty.
John David Booty. Yeah, I don't know.
Might be Pete Carroll. He didn't play quarterback.
No, he didn't play
Alright.
quarterback here.
It's not Pete Carroll.
Anyways, we got some cool people. And talk to T Mays. He said he wants to come on too.
Mace,
Yeah,
he has to come on.
yeah. That's a wrap. Appreciate y'all. Tune in next week.
Yes, sir.
Safe.
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 Safe.